Hey you guys, this is Danietta, and tonight I'm actually hanging out at my stepdad's house. Thought one of the girls was coming around the corner, but I'm actually hanging out at my stepdad's house, and I had something that was on my mind that I wanted to do a quick video on, so that I could share with you guys. And that thing that I kind of thought about is, what do people actually think that it takes to really be successful in any area? Doesn't have to be anything in particular, or any one thing in particular, I should say. It doesn't have to be like, oh, weight loss or being healthy and more fit, or being an entrepreneur, or in your if you're married, or any kind of relationship, or your relationships at work. What does it really take, as it pertains to you? Not your surroundings, not your team, not the other person, but as it pertains to you. So I really was kind of thinking about that tonight, and I was like, wow, I think a lot of people really think that it takes the help of other people. And although I'm not knocking that, you do need the help of other people at times, but the real key to success, also, or will always start with you. So what do you think that would mean? What do you think it'll start with as it pertains to you as an individual? And you guys know I always write my notes, and my hope and my intention is that once you finish watching my video, that you'll begin to really seek out those things in yourself, and you'll begin to ask yourself these questions, or begin to identify those things within you that maybe need a little bit tweaking, or that you need to scale up on, or whatever the case is. So that's my whole purpose as it pertains to doing this video, and getting you guys to really think about, what does it take to really be successful in any area of your life? And what does it take within us as individuals, you as an individual? What do you need to change? What do you need to do more of? What do you need to do less of? Or what do you need to do, period? So my first thing that I came up with is identifying your truth. All right, so here's what I mean by that. We all have these thought process, or that turns into, or these beliefs that we have just really taken on as it was our own from childhood. And so it could be, I don't know, whatever. I know one thing I used to hear all the time, and it was my grandfather who always used to say this, and it seemed like everybody in my environment would say this. What do you think? Money grows on trees? And so to me, it meant I began to correlate the thing with, if I asked for something, and if somebody said that, what do I think? Money grows on trees. To me, in my mind, that meant that there was a lack of. So that meant I couldn't get whatever I asked for. So you need to be able to identify your truth. What does that mean? I attract money everywhere I go. I attract resources everywhere I go. I never lack anything. I'll never go without. I can get anything that I want. I have all the financial resources that I need and I want, that I can share with anybody who I come in contact with. So again, you have to identify what is your truth. Just because that was the truth, for quote unquote truth, for my grandfather and other people in my life at that time, that does not mean that I had to carry or take on that saying, or that belief, I should say, as my own truth, when I have the ability to create my own truth. So number one, to help you be successful in any area of your life, is you need to identify your own truth. So the second thing is that you have to identify what it is that you want. I know when I first started in the as an entrepreneur, I just kind of was like, you have to identify what it is that you want. When people say that, I was like, well, I don't know. I just want a lot of money, and I'll figure it out afterwards. I don't know. I don't know. I just never thought about that. And that was my way of thinking. And so it's like, some people say, oh, I just want more money. And then you get out the car, you walking in the store, you find a quarter on the floor. And then now you're ungrateful because it's not enough. And so it's like, well, I'm giving you what you asked for. You asked for more money, or people just like, oh, I just want a man. I mean, you get a man, he may not look like you want him to look. He may not smell good. I don't know. But you were not specific in what it was or is that you want. So you have to identify exactly what you want. I mean, you have to get as creative and as detailed as possible. And it's so funny because when I first started doing that, I was like, man, I don't know what to want. I don't, I mean, I know what I want, but I had these limiting thoughts and beliefs that, well, oh, I can't get that. I can't make $1,000 in a day. Okay, well, I know I got to put in this many hours on my job to get this, that, and the third. And I mean, don't limit yourself when you are writing down and thinking about, or thinking about and writing down what you actually want. Just let your mind just flow. Just let it write whatever. Don't think about the money. Don't think about what it will take as far as energy. Don't think about anything. Just in the most perfect world, what is it that you want? So number one, identify your truth. And number two, identify what it is that you want. And then the last thing is identify what you're willing to do to go further, right? So what I mean by that is currently where you are today, if it's not where you want to be, as far as, you know, being successful in your relationships and your business, what have you, what are you willing to do to go further? Because if you know that what you're currently doing isn't getting you what you want as it pertains to getting more fit, I'm trying to say fit and healthy, getting more fit, getting more business for your business, I don't know, whatever it is that you're saying that you are wanting, what are you willing to do to go further in order to get that thing or that someone or that body or whatever it is that you want? So I want you guys to think about that. I want you to get out pen and paper and get your little notebook or whatever and just really write it out. Number one, what is your truth? What is true to you? Not what your mom and them taught you, not what your daddy taught you, not your grandparents, not anybody else. Identify your truth. The next thing is, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? No limits, no bars, no nothing. What is it that you truly, truly want? And then the third thing is, what is it that you're willing to do to take what, or to go further as it pertains to what you want? Again, keeping in mind that what you're currently doing is not getting, or has not been getting you what you really want. So what are you doing to go further as it pertains to getting what you want? All right, so I just had that on my mind today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And it's Saturday. Maybe you guys can begin to write these things, and by Sunday, maybe you have a new plan to implement on Monday, which seems to be the beginning for everybody. So I want you to do that. I want you to just really, maybe after the kids go to sleep, you probably hear my kids in the back arguing about a pillow. Lord knows what they're arguing about. But anywho, once you get some me time, begin to think about those things, and I am going to enjoy the rest of my weekend with my family, and I'm going to do this as well. So, all right, so if you are looking, I am going to throw that in there as well. If you are looking to either supplement your income or replace your income, because you are just downright tired of what you're doing and you want something different, or you want to add to what you have, whatever the case is. If you are that person that's looking to supplement again or add to your income, definitely click on the link below, because I have something very, very special for you on the other side. So I shall see you on the other side. You guys have a great night. Bye.